Still not answering.
Well, what do you expect? You said you can't believe that a man like Stephen is settling for your mum.
Settling down, I said, not settling. All right, maybe I could have gone about it differently, but storming off to a hotel. She can be very childish. Mind you, they say that, don't they, old age? It's like a second childhood.
No, you haven't got over your first one yet.
She's typing.
I hope you said you were sorry.
Oh, she stopped typing. Look at that. Ghosted by my own mother.
This is ridiculous. Whether you want her to marry Stephen or not, it's what she wants.
Oh, she's back. Well, there's no need for that. Look what she's called me. She's not even spelled it right.
Oh, shut up and apologise, OK? Properly. You could end up losing her for good.
The woman in the next bed had passed away. And this old dear says to me, she said, oh, I won't mind, but I'm sicker than she is.
Very natty.
Oh, well, just doing my hospital rounds. Thought I'd make an effort.
Not bad enough, the sick. Now they have to put up with you.
No, I'm going to go and see one of my parishioners. I don't think he's got very long left. Well, having said that, he's been on his last legs for years, so he'll probably see us all out. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Just late for work.
What time are you going to be in the bistro till? I might pop in.
Just till after lunch.
Oh, a little bird tells me they're applying for a late licence, so we might be able to pick up a few more hours.
Right. That should come in handy. See ya.
Why is he after more hours?
Oh, just a few money problems.
What kind of money problems?
The kind I shouldn't have told you about. Look, he'd murder me. I promised I wouldn't say anything, but it's fine. It's all sorted.
Well, when's he going back to work? I mean, like, properly.
I don't know. Soon. Don't worry about him, OK? It's only money. He'll be fine.
Why don't you come back to bed?
I've got to go in.
Oh, it's a bank holiday.
I don't work in a bank. I don't do encores.
Can't keep up with me.
Elvis didn't do encores. You got to leave them wanting more. That's where the phrase "Elvis has left the building" comes from.
You are a mine of useless information.
Listen, I booked the bistro for my birthday tomorrow. I thought we could go for lunch.
The bistro?
It's not a problem, is it?
No, it's fine.
Oh. Adam has left the building.
Ah, her visas have come through, so it's all systems go.
Hey! You know, last minute to Vegas is going to be pretty pricey. Couldn't we go somewhere else? You can get married in Greece in a week, and Gibraltar's pretty quick, too.
You seem to know a lot about it. Is there something you want to tell me?
What can I say? I never go away on holiday without bringing back a new husband.
I'd sooner have one of them big Toblerones. Hang on. You aren't, are you? You're getting married!
Keep your voice down.
It's a surprise.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you. I love it when old people are in love. No offence, no, but, you know, it's uplifting. Gives hope for the rest of us. Hey, you like Joan Collins?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Is it still good? Bet it is, isn't it? Still get flutters with him.
Sorry?
Well, butterflies, you know, just still get butterflies when you're with him. Oh, you know what? I am dead chuffed for you both.
Listen, don't tell the others, okay?
Oh, secret safe with me.
So, Vegas, then. Check this out. It's a good deal.
Oh. Have you got one of those little mouses? I hate these touchy things.
In your own time.
Yeah, all right.
I just don't want someone else snapping up those flights.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. Yes, this is a really good deal. Oh, hang on. It's leaving today.
I know.
Well, we can't just drop everything.
Why can't we?
What, this afternoon?
What's stopping us? Can I have a word with you, please, Mum?
Do you want to do something?
Like what?
We could go for a drive.
You want me to go for a drive on my day off?
We'll ask Amy.
The snooker's just started.
Steve, we've really got to try and get her out the house more.
Have you seen my white trainers? Stop wearing my stuff. You're not 19. Nobody thinks you're cool.
Ah, I think you're cold, love. Some people would say cold.
Are you going out somewhere?
Yeah, in a bit. Meeting a mate from uni, going into town.
Who are you going with?
Oh, just the whole lads rugby team. I said a mate, okay? She's a girl. Need a break from studying. I'll be fine, don't worry.
I'll give you a lift.
I'll get the bus.
Well, when you're ready to come home, just ring your dad and he'll come and pick you up.
I said I'll be fine, okay? I'm not even drinking. If I'm gonna do this every time I go out, I won't even bother.
There's a present for you over there. Now, it was Dan's, but it works fine.
I know it's not ideal, but it'll do for now.
Thanks. That's great. I still want my trainers back, though.
Well, you did say you wanted to get out more. So.
Okay, are we all going to be civilised?
Well, that's up to your husband, isn't it?
Is there something you want to say to me, Timothy?
Well, you can stop calling me Timothy for starters.
There is something that Tim would like to say to you.
All right, I was out of order and I'm sorry.
Are you working him with a string?
I wish.
Okay, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that it took me so long to realise how little you actually think of me.
I'm trying to apologise here.
You don't mean it.
Of course I mean it.
No, you don't. You're just saying it because Sally's put you up to
No,
it.
that's not true. All right, I shouldn't have said he'll probably be running off with a younger model in a couple of months. 6 months, maybe. Look, Mum, I'm trying to warn you, OK? He is bad news. There's something very slippery about him. And let's face it, you've not been the best judge of men, have you?
Are you finished?
Is everything okay?
If your mother wasn't here right now, I'd ask you to step outside.
Fancy your chances then, do you? Against you? Come on,
Right,
then.
pair of you, just sit down or else I'll kick you out.
No, you know what, I'm wasting my breath. Don't come crying to me when he runs off with a 35-year-old.
Tim! Is that page still open?
Yeah.
Good. Get it booked.
Get what booked?
Look, he'll come round, he will. He just needs a bit of time.
He's got 3.5 hours.
We're flying out to Vegas this afternoon to get married. Working hard, eh? While the cat's away.
Hey, I have literally just sat down.
No, I believe you.
And it's a bank holiday.
And how's this one doing? Is he pulling his weight round the house now our Kevin's away?
You're kidding, are you?
Hey, I cooked the tea last night and I'm chief babysitter. That's my dad. I'll be a sec.
You'll make someone a good husband one day.
Goodness sake, look at you, it's 11:30. If my father had came home from work and I was still in my gym jams, he'd have hit the roof.
You had to dress for dinner in your house, did you? Actually, I can see that. You, 8 years old, in a little suit and tie.
Not wrong with having standards, Todd. No wonder this country's gone to the dogs. Do you know, I was at the hospital the other day. They were all stood outside, puffing away in their pyjamas. That was just the visitors.
What are you doing back, anyway?
Left a bit of paperwork.
You just come for a little tinker, haven't you? You're obsessed.
I just wanted to have another look at the instructions. John Wick 2. Is that what you do on your day off? Bit of mindless violence. Always knew you had a thing for Keanu Reeves.
I haven't got a thing for Keanu, and it's not mindless. He loves his dog. He's got a dead wife. It's actually a really good story.
And it's you what's been nicking all the Marmite.
You don't even live here.
Mind your crumpet! You've snapped me bosun in half.
Wouldn't be the first sailor to be legless.
Oh.
What's this here about a late licence?
It was Damon's idea.
All right, well, if there's any extra chefs going, I'm your man.
Yeah, all right, George Michael. Why don't we just concentrate on today? Move those plates, will you?
I mean it, you know. I'll do bar work. I'll wash the pots. Yeah, I'll do it. Sorry, it slipped out my hand.
Right, okay. There's a wacky warehouse down the road if you prefer plastic plates.
I'll clean it.
It's fine. I'll clean it up, okay?
Oh, yeah? What time to get off?
Not soon enough.
Well, there is someone I want you to meet.
If your mother wasn't here, I'd ask you to step outside. It's a good job my mother was there, I tell you that for no. What, you don't think I could have Stephen?
What are you, 12? Did you hear what I just said? They're eloping.
They're eloping?
Is there an echo in here?
Well, can you elope at their age?
Well, if it still means running away to get married, then yes, they're flying to Vegas.
Well, I'm not having that. Here, plug that in.
What, are you doing the hoovering now?
No, it helps me think.
You do know you're not going to be able to stop them, don't you? Why don't you just pick the phone up and tell her that you're happy for her?
Well, I'm not happy for her.
Well, you can't leave it like this.
What time's the flight?
5 o'clock. You're not going to do anything stupid, are you?
Have you plugged it in?
What's up outside the bistro? Let's see if we get any objections, then we can take it from there.
Well, I still think we should go with topless waiters.
Yeah, I got the figure for it.
Right. On that note, are we done? And just so you know, once this goes to the council, I can't get involved after that. I was just here to give you a bit of advice.
And what's your advice to me?
Pay the bill. You don't want to be doing a runaround show now. See ya.
See ya. Todd, just a fella. Have you got any objections to the bistro getting a late licence?
Well, unless you're going to bar me for being too good looking.
I think you're safe there, mate.
Don't fight it. I'll have a sausage butty and a cup of tea, please, Shona. About time we had somewhere for a late drink round here. Used to be a place in Liverpool, Bocca di Bacco, sort of fancy Italian restaurant by day and then a nightclub downstairs on the weekend. It was like sliding down the pole to the Batcave.
Nightclub at the weekend? Don't even think about it.
I had your Batcave, didn't I?
Oh, I can't do with Batman, me. Grown man with a butler. No, mind you, I don't like superheroes.
Yeah, well, you've never had a night with me.
Yeah, pity any woman who has.
Well, I better love you and leave you. Stay out of trouble, yeah? I'll try.
Hey, Stephen, you right? Yeah?
I need to get off the bus, please.
Well, you can tell it's a bank holiday.
I know, so quiet. Oh, I was going for the smart casual look.
Well, you got halfway there. Hey, thanks for coming in to clear the backlog. And, well, I'd have given you a rise if I knew you had holes in your jeans. Hey, listen, I'm going away for a couple weeks.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Las Vegas.
Amazing. Hang on, who's going to be looking after this place?
I'm looking at him. Well, you and Sarah, anyway.
Seriously, thanks. I mean, that's a bit nerve-wracking, obviously.
You'll be fine.
Okay, well, I'll come up with loads of big ideas while you're away, okay? You won't regret this.
Great. Well, listen, I better go and pack.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Las Vegas. Be lucky.
I always am.
Yeah.
Come on in. Paul, this is Trish. Trish, this is Paul.
Pleased to meet you.
Look, I know you're not ready to talk to your family about it yet. And obviously I've got no idea what it's like to live with MND, but Trish does. Her late husband had it. We just got chatting online, and I thought it'd be great if you two could, have a little natter.
Did you know?
Yeah, I'll pop the kettle on, eh?
Excuse me 1 minute. I can't do this. I've not got my head around it yet.
Well, you need to get your head around it, Paul.
You can't just spring stuff on me.
No, I'm not trying to. Well, tea or coffee, Trish?
I'm not sure Paul wants me to stay.
No, he does. He just doesn't know it yet.
I'm going.
Come on, Paul. Just talk to her. Look, she's come all this way. Where is it you live again, Trish? It's miles away, isn't it?
Well, it's about 5 minutes down the road, just behind the big Chinese.
Oh, you say miles? Come on. Just talk to her. What have you got to lose?
You snapped me, bosun.
No wonder your eyes are watering.
You've got to be careful, a man of his age.
No, I need to figure out what's going on with the rigging because it doesn't look like it does on the box.
You stop banging on about that boat. I brought you here to get away from it.
Oh, hey, I believe you're letting Gemma and Chesney have your hotel for the reception.
Yeah, that's right. We had a cancellation last minute. Yeah. This couple split up, but they'd already paid in full. Now, apparently, she was carrying on with the supply teacher. Talk about filling in.
Ooh. Oh, well, that's great. I mean, obviously not the bit about the supply teacher.
Yeah, so I thought I'd offer it to Gemma, you know.
Well, I think that's very decent of you. Because, you know, I always thought you were a bit up yourself. No offence.
None taken. So will you be bringing anyone to the wedding? Or are you still single?
I couldn't help overhearing them. Am I right in thinking I'm talking to a fellow shipwright?
Are you a model shipbuilder as well?
Oh, man and boy.
There's two of them.
I am having a nightmare with me rigging.
I'll have to look at the instructions.
Oh, I've got them with me, actually.
Oh,
See this here?
oh.
Right, now, where's that go to there?
Obviously, when I say I'm on holiday, you can ring me if you need to, but don't ring me. Sarah.
Oh, sorry, don't disturb you, okay? Do you know, it would have been nice to not find out on Plat Chat that you were getting married. I mean, I thought I was your favourite.
You are, but it was meant to be a surprise.
Oh, I'm joking. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, have a lovely time.
I will.
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
I think you know what I get off on.
Why are you doing this to me?
I know you might find this hard to believe, but not everything's about you.
You're hanging out with my husband all the time and you're winking at me from across the street.
I had something in my eye. Look, I'll try and stop bumping into you, right? But as I work here and you work there, it's probably going to keep happening. Have a nice day.
Hey, you look well. What's wrong?
It's your nan. Nursing home rang this morning. She died last night. I didn't want to tell you over the phone. You okay?
Yeah, it's just, Dad, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sober, so that's a positive.
Look, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
Sure, I'm gonna leave you to it.
No, it's fine. Don't go. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to thank you. I know he's been staying with you and you've been looking after him.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about him. He's a good lad, but he's had a hard time recently. Split up with his girlfriend. He hasn't told me all the details, but I know he started seeing someone else. Don't let the grass grow, do you? Anyway, I don't know where he'd be without you, so I'm taking both of you out for a meal tonight. And before you say no, I insist.
Look, I've only come to collect my big suitcase. I don't want any arguments.
We're not going to talk you out of it.
You couldn't.
Well, I was just about to call you, actually. I'm sorry for everything, okay? I'm sorry for what I said, and if you want to get married, then get on with it.
What's the catch?
There ain't a catch.
Do you really mean it?
Yes, I do.
This is a bit of a 180, isn't it?
Well, I can't say I'm doing cartwheels about it, but I've got to get on with it, haven't I? And if she's made up her mind,
I have.
well, then congratulations. Look at him, he still wants to take me outside. No hard feelings. I thought Canadians were supposed to be peace-loving folk. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad we're all friends again.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Well, let's have a fresh start then, shall we? So come on, have you got your visa and your marriage license stuff?
Hang on. Is this you trying to stop me from going?
Well, if I was trying to stop you from going, I wouldn't be talking to you about your marriage license, would I? I'm just making sure you get everything boxed off.
Yes, we've done all the paperwork.
Have you? Have you got your tickets and your boarding passes?
Yeah, it's all sorted.
Right. How about a little drink?
Now, listen, we've really got to get going.
Well, I can give you a lift to the airport if you like. It's the least I can do.
Oh, I'm so glad you've changed your mind. It means the world to me. Right.
The wheelchair was just the start, and as he got worse, he needed more. A riser recliner, ramps, commodes, the shower chair. And unless your family are loaded.
They're not.
Are you going to rob a bank? You're going to need financial support. You will get some equipment from the NHS.
I know how much stuff I'm gonna need. I might not even be able to talk in the end. Not without a computer.
I'm not trying to scare you.
I'd hate to hear you when you are. Look, I'm sorry about your husband, I am. But I'm not ready to think about this yet.
You need to accept it, Paul.
It's easy for you to say.
I know, but you can't. You can't keep hiding away.
Who's hiding?
You are. You need to tell Billy, your family, the people closest to you. You can't do this on your own.
Hey, we might be able to take in a show on the strip. Who's the one with the big tiger?
Joe Exotic.
No, Siegfried and...
Oh, Roy. Yeah, he got mauled by that tiger.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it killed him, but it probably didn't help. Anyway, you're going to get in, you miss your flight.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so give us a ring when you get there.
Will do. Oh, Stephen, my mum's left a phone on the kitchen counter. There's always something, isn't there? I'm sorry, Mum.
What are you talking about?
I can't let you marry him.
What? Tim, open this door now, come on. Could you be any more childish?
Yeah, I could wear a little hat with a propeller on it.
There's more than one flight to Vegas, you know. We'll just get the next one.
They're not trams.
All you're doing is delaying things.
Yeah, give you a chance to think.
All I'll think about is the extra expense of rebooking the flights.
Yeah, and who's going to be paying?
Money isn't everything.
Well, it is when you ain't got any. Why do you think he's marrying you?
Oh!
Mum, you are the kindest, most generous person I know.
You make me sound simple.
People take advantage of you. Jeff did, and now Stephen's doing the same.
Don't you dare compare Stephen with that monster.
I'm just saying.
He's a good man. He's a caring man. Look, I'm going to marry him whether you approve or not.
Tim, would you answer your phone, please? He's still not picking up. I could swing for him.
Keep trying.
I am trying. That's why I'm speaking into this little shiny box.
If that idiot thinks he can stop Elaine and me getting married, he's deluded. Oh, thank you. Elaine.
Where are they?
Well, you sure you're okay?
It's not dangerous, for goodness sake.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll probably have to. All right. Ah, well, Tim's driving her back. We'll have missed the flights by now anyway. What a fiasco!
Would you like a nice milky coffee?
I'd like my fiancé back, please.
Oh. You all right? Can't help me put this shopping away.
Yeah, sure.
You know, not sure I like bank holidays, babe.
Why not?
Well, I'm more of a grafter, you know.
Since when?
Since always. All this sitting around, you know, I don't like it.
What, like sitting round all day at the cab office?
You sound like your mother.
Don't say that. Today's been bad enough already.
What's happened?
I never even got there. I got on the bus and I had a panic attack or whatever. I just couldn't cope.
Angel, maybe it's all a bit too soon, eh?
When I got on the bus, it was packed. I had to shove past all these people like I was some kind of nutter. But all the other passengers thought I'd lost it. And I've got another lecture tomorrow. What if I have a meltdown in the middle of that? Or what if I can't even finish uni at all?
Hey, listen, it'll be all right. I mean, you've been through so much recently. Why don't we just kind of do nothing this afternoon? We'll sit down, maybe play a board game.
I'm starting to sound like Mum. You're starting to sound like Grandad.
You can shut your face, otherwise I'll go around and get a jigsaw off Peter.
all that about?
Well, I just thought she might be able to help. You know, pointing out all the things that...
All the things that I can't afford. I mean, I haven't even got enough money to give Billy for bills. Never mind thousands on a futuristic wheelchair.
Billy doesn't care about bills. He cares about you. Look, you might have years ahead of you yet, Paul. But what good are they if you can't share the truth with the man you love?
That's what kills me. What this'll do to Billy. How do I break his heart like that?
It's in sickness and in health, love. You know you can't run from this.
What? Not even in an electric wheelchair?
I don't know if you think you're being noble or brave or...
Brave? I feel like the biggest coward in the world. You don't know what it's like going out with a man like Billy.
No, yeah, to be fair, I've never dated a vicar.
Archdeacon.
Do beg your pardon. But you're gonna need help, babe. You know, you two, you share a bed, a toilet, a kitchen. I mean, how long do you think you can keep it from him?
I'll tell him. I will. Just get Gemma's wedding out of the way first. That's chaotic enough without me dropping this bomb and all.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Billy's terrible at hiding his feelings. Last thing I need is for him to break down sobbing in the middle of the service. I'll tell him after. I'll tell him everything.
You sure you don't want a drink?
No, thank you.
Coffee's organic and fair trade, so it's...
I just want to see Elaine.
Yeah, of course you do. They won't be long now. How about a nice sausage roll?
I could have you arrested for that.
What for, taking my mum for a drive?
It's kidnap.
Oh, I'd hardly call it kidnap.
Mum, no.
Oh, Tim, want to make a brew.
Well, congratulations. You've shattered your mother's dreams.
Well, if it stops her from marrying you, it was worth it.
And any extra cost to changing the tickets is coming out of your pocket.
Good luck with that, pal.
Oh, stop it! Stop it, both of you!
Please, Tim, you're upsetting your mum.
Upsetting her? Am I the only one that sees this bloke for what he is? I mean, what do we know about him anyway? Telling everybody how he was coercively controlled by his wife. Very convenient, that, innit? After finding out what Jeff did to me mum.
Oh.
Hey, what? Oh, hey, what is it?
Oh, I just need my pills. Tim, my handbag.
Evening. Shh. Did you just shush me in my own house?
Sorry, George is about to attach the rigging, a crucial part of the build.
Well, don't mind me. I just live here. I was going to make some tea, but maybe I can get creative with 3 cans of lager, half a grapefruit, and an eye mask. How about takeaway, George?
Yes! Ha-ha! Splice the main brace, me hearty. Right then, what we have for us tea, Todd?
Were you listening to a single word I just said?
Oh, sorry, concentrating. A very delicate stage of the proceedings.
Honestly, Todd, you probably don't have any conception of the skill it takes to master rigging. I think you'd probably be right. Well, it's a very rare talent. You've got to have the delicate forensic hand-eye coordination of, well, a heart surgeon.
Oh, come on, Brian. It's hardly the same.
Oh, it really is. It really isn't. Look, how about pizza, George? It's got 2 big ones for 20 quid on here.
Oh, you know how to spoil a man, Toddicles.
Whereas I'll be at home, dining solo, popping the plastic on a microwave meal for 1.
And, of course, pizza is your thing, isn't it, Brian? What with your heritage and that?
I tell you what, you 2 lads split the cost, and I'll go and fetch it. Deal? Right, you better phone your mum, let her know you're stopping. My mother? Just go and play with your toys, all right? I'll order it now. You're very lucky with Eileen and Todd.
Yep, don't I know it.
I had to give up shipbuilding when I got together with Julie. Too much mess, she reckoned. Hey, what do you think if I brought my model of the Endeavour over? I mean, he's finishing off, but with your steady hand and keen eye, we could have it done in a couple of days.
They would look very smart together, wouldn't they?
Oh, what a photo that would make for my socials. Ooh.
So come on, son. What happened with you in summer? Oh, you were love's young dream.
It just didn't work out.
Kids, eh? Can't get a word out of them. He was the same when he used to come home from school. How was school, Aaron? Fine. Place could have blown up at dinner time and I've been none the wiser. Waters all round. Talk about a couple of cheap dates. When I was your age, I'd have bitten my dad's hand off if he'd offered to buy me a beer.
Yeah, look how that turned out.
Touche. I'll have to take that one on the chin. Right, what looks good? Anything you like. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me, lad, over here.
Oh, it's nothing.
No, I mean it. I don't know what might have happened to him these past few months if he hadn't had you in his corner.
Just need a once.
This could affect her for months, even years, Steve.
Yeah, well, just need to go about it step.
I don't believe this. Has he got no shame?
Well, if he hasn't, neither have I. I'm eating with him, if that's all right with you.
Oh, well, that's cosy. Is he having a nice time, is he?
Well, not really, no. His grandma's just died.
Oh, poor wickle lamb.
And meanwhile, Amy sat at home because she couldn't even face the bus today.
Didn't stop you both coming for a drink, though, did it?
Oh, that's good. Have a go at me and Steve. Do you want to have a pop at my dad next?
What is your problem, Tracy? Amy's already said she was mistaken about what happened. She's had the guts to admit she was wrong, so why do you feel the need to keep banging on about it? Just let it go.
You're stupid if you think it's that simple. After everything I've done for you.
What have you ever done for me?
Well, I stuck by you whilst you were a massive smackhead. That's for one.
Go on, Trace, let's go. Don't let the company in here.
Neither do I.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I just forgot to take my pills, is all.
What are they for?
High blood pressure. My mother had it too.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. She was younger than I am now when she died, bless her. I must be made of stronger stuff.
You certainly are. Listen, I will never forgive Tim for upsetting you like that. What has he got against me?
He's just being protective. He thinks you're going to marry me, divorce me, and then spend all my money.
Money. Always comes down to money.
He's just letting his imagination run away with him.
Yeah, but he won't be the only one thinking that, will he?
Thinking what?
That I'm only interested in your money.
Stephen, I'm not exactly Gwyneth Paltrow. I've just got some cash from the house sale. That's no biggie for a high-flying, thrusting businessman like you.
So you have been thinking about it, too?
No. Well, only since Tim's been banging on about it. To be honest, it has taken the joy out of it. There's no hurry for us to get married, is there?
He's got into your head.
No, it's not that. Well, we did rather spring it on him, didn't we? Well, I just think we could wait until he's got used to us being together. Stephen?
Listen, there's something I've got to do. I'll call you later, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Adam.
Hey, Stephen. You okay?
Fine and dandy. Listen, can I have a word?
Sure.
All right, trouble. What are you up to?
Well, luckily nothing private. Nosy. No, I'm just looking for jobs.
A job? You're a student.
Yeah, well, I'm only resitting one A-level, and that's going to be done and dusted in a few weeks. Besides, I'm a woman who likes my independence. I don't want to have to go running to Billy every time I want a cappuccino.
Well, you could come running to me and all.
I don't want to go running to anyone. I'm 18. I'm not a kid. And I should be contributing to this place, too. It's not fair for me to leave it all to you two.
Evening all.
Oh, yeah. Right, I am going to jump in the shower and then I'll sort something for tea.
Oh, nice. Have you told her I'm skin?
I can't believe that Stephen was going to elope without him telling me.
That's what eloping means, isn't it?
I think it was just a spur-in-the-moment thing.
Look, he's my son. He was the firstborn. Mind you, you'd think that would make him more considerate, wouldn't you? It's nice to be told and not hear it second-hand. Right, I'm going. Cheers.
See you later. Ox.
Yeah, she'll get over it. Same again, girls? Oh, yeah, go on then, Maria.
Oh, go on then. You've twisted my arm.
So, you've heard about the late licence at the bistro?
Yeah. I mean, do you know what? The hospitality sector's having such a rotten time of it at the minute. Good on Nick and Liam for trying to get on the front foot. Who's in the chair?
Oh, can I get a pint as well, please, for Shona?
Oh, that were easy.
Jenny, have you ever thought about a late licence?
Are you kidding me? I can barely keep awake during normal opening hours.
It's about the bistro. I've seen the notices going up.
Oh, yeah, I have as well. It'd be nice to have somewhere local to go out late, you know, rather than having to schlep into town.
What's this?
Bistro, late licence, 2 o'clock.
Are you kidding?
Well, yeah, it shouldn't affect you, should it? Because all your punters will go there after you've closed.
Yeah, and I suppose, you know, they might pop in here first for a couple.
Yeah, come here, get tanked up on the cheap stuff, and then go across there for the posh cocktails.
Well, I think it's going to be quite a draw. I think we're going to get DJs and everything.
Hang on, DJs?
Ooh, hey, this sounds might be good for streetcars.
Yeah, it might be good for you, but what about the residents? I mean, we live practically opposite, and there'll be music banging until all hours.
Well, I'd like that. I like a bit of a boogie, me.
No, people falling out leathered, peeing in the streets, vomiting in your front garden.
We've not got a garden.
Sure, you sound like my mum. She's been saying the same.
Has she? Yeah, and what if Dev decides to keep the kebab shop open, eh? You know, take advantage of all them mingers wanting early morning chips.
Imagine the litter.
Fights.
As I said, peeing and vomiting.
Well, I think it's a done deal, isn't it, Maria?
No, not at all. No, there'll be a process first to hear from all the residents.
All right. Well, they'll definitely be hearing from me.
Yeah, me and all. How do we go about objecting?
He just walked off.
Where to?
I don't know. He said he had things to do. He's not answering my calls.
What a gent.
This is all your fault. Putting stupid ideas into my head.
I'm just trying to get you to see sense, Mum.
You've ruined everything.
Look, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wondered if we wanted tea, because I could defrost some ratatouille.
Oh, I don't want any ratatouille. I just want my fiancé.
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't you dare! I'll never forgive you for this.
Look, I'm sorry about all this. Do you want me to try and ring Stephen again?
No need, love.
Hi.
Stephen, where have you been?
To see Adam. I've asked him to draw up a prenup.
A prenup?
Yeah, if it's money that's coming between us, why don't we just remove it from the equation?
Steady. Steady.
Pizza's here.
Ayo!
I've warned you, I will not be shush. Why is the two of them? Are they reproducing?
Now look what you've made me do.
Do you want to wind your neck in? How come there's another one here?
Because we thought we'd work on them together.
In our living room, where are we supposed to eat, or indeed live?
I didn't realise they were in the way.
There's a small fleet of ships in the living room, George. How could they not be in the way?
Right. Well, I'll make alternative arrangements. Somehow.
As long as it's just for a couple of days, right? Till they're finished.
Thanks, Todd.
At least Mum says you're sleeping better. It's probably the glue fumes. You're lucky she's not in. She'd scream blue murder for so much as got my Lego out.
We appreciate it.
No, I would appreciate you not using my world's brainiest son mug. Mum gave me that. That's my GCSE. You glued my mug to the table.
Said you had a bit gung-ho with that glue gun.
One question. Do you have such thing as nail polish remover?
It's my mum's.
State of me. Someone has to go out to work because I'm so flaming useless.
Once you're back at work, you'll be fine. You're just down because of your hand injury. I see this all the time with parishioners who've had a knockback health-wise. You'll be right as rain before you know it.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just all getting to me a bit. I love you, you know.
I know. What's got into you lately?
I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit needy.
Come here, you daft git. Oh. Well, I know gays are meant to be sensitive, but there are limits, you know.
You know, maybe it's good that Tim messed up our plans.
How so?
Well, now we can organise a proper wedding.
Well, do we really want to be spending all your money on a big bash?
Stop it. Can we promise never to utter the word money ever again?
They do say it's the root of all evil. I just wanted to put your mind at rest, and a prenup seemed to be the best way to go about it. You know, that way your money's yours and my money's mine.
If it makes you happy, but there's really no need.
There is. Now, I don't want you worrying about anything, especially now I know about your high blood pressure. Now, stress is the last thing you need.
Just having you next to me is all I need.
So can we just get on with this Vegas wedding?
Yes. Look, tell you what, pick up champagne instead of wine at Dev's, and we'll toast to it.
Will do. Hey, I have to pick up something at the office. Give me 20.
Yeah, well, giving you the rest of my life. Well, it's 20 minutes.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, good. Just had a couple of drinks with Maria. Everyone's kicking off, you know, at the Rovers about this late licence.
Nobody likes progress, especially around here.
Well, I think you're going to get a couple of objections.
Yeah, of course will. That's already factored in. I still think they've got a pretty good chance, though. How does fajita sound to you?
Wow, OK, so what's brought this on, then?
It's idiot proof. Comes in a box. Fancy a glass of wine?
Oh, yeah, please, thank you.
You know, he's pretty canny, this Damon. I don't think Nick and Leanne would have pushed this through by themselves. They make a good team.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. And he has a few other irons in the fire, which could be very good for the firm. If he makes a success of this late licence, it'll be good for Nick and Leanne, too. Everyone's a winner.
You could have at least apologised to him.
I still don't trust the man.
Oh, you're so cynical, Tim. You don't think there's a chance, though, that, you know, what Jeff did to your mum, it's bound to have an effect on you too. How could it not?
Maybe.
I do pride myself on being a good judge of character, and I think he's one of the good ones. Otherwise, why would he have had a prenup? I mean, I think he's dead romantic.
Yeah. I'm not sure about romantic, but maybe he's not after her money then.
Anyway, I'm glad we've got it all sorted. Who would have thought that we'd have a prenup in our family, eh? Very swish.
I'm sorry, my love. That won't be much longer. Yes, ratatouille sounds fine. Of course, yeah, I'll pick up a couple of bottles on my way back. I love you too. And I can't wait for us to spend the rest of our lives together.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, you can go to itv.com/advice for support information. Next, we're off to camp for the highest ever trial in the show's history. It's all new I'm a Celebrity, South Africa.